Hey everybody, this is Mike with Personal Protection Academy and joined again by Chad Herzl. Spent 27 years as a California Highway Patrol officer. He's now the lead instructor at Confidence Safety Academy. Officer Herzl, ex-Officer Herzl, has joined us today to talk about you as a CCW holder. So Chad, can you tell us what are some of the things your 27 years of experience as a gentleman who carried a firearm on his hip for almost 3 decades, what are some of the things you would recommend that our CCW holders in California are proficient in? What types of firearms exercises and manipulations should they be really good at?
Well, several. You definitely want to be good at shooting the gun. So you want to have a good grip because, one thing that I've seen a lot of officers when they get into shooting, they don't always end up shooting standing up in a good position. Sometimes they fall over, they're on their back. And so stance isn't always as important, but grip, good trigger control, and using your sights if possible. Actually, if you're in a shooting, you're probably not going to use your sights at all. You're probably going to do point shooting. So just being proficient at that, knowing where your bullets are going to go, having get used to having the gun at eye level so you can point and shoot at the same time.
So getting used to alternative platforms and getting used to not relying so much on your sights,
Yeah.
And you're focusing on point shooting.
Point shooting, yeah, that's when you're in an actual defensive shooting situation, it's kind of the oh crap moment, and the last thing you'll be thinking about is sights. Typically, your gun is out there and you're firing as many rounds downrange as possible. Now, some people may not know this, but a lot of cops are getting into shooting, end up missing a lot at very close range because they don't practice that.
Yeah.
So that's a very, if that's for cops who practice shooting monthly, don't practice shooting, point shooting. I tell you, that's probably the number one reason why cops miss is they're not point shooting and they're not having good trigger control. So they're just gripping and pulling that trigger at the same time, and just shots are all wild at close range. So that'd be the first thing I'd say. Second thing that's also very important is keeping your head on a swivel. If you got a gun, you need to be aware of your surroundings at all times. It's like having a Superman cape on or something. You got special powers now where you're not paranoid, but you are keeping your head, just looking around and identifying possible threats. You don't want to get caught off guard. And if you've got your head on a swivel, you're aware of your surroundings. In the USCCA, we call that code yellow.
Like situational awareness.
Situational awareness.
Being aware of what's going on.
Where you are. So, in always role playing the back of your mind. Okay, if I'm at a restaurant, my back's to the wall, I'm facing the entryway. What if a guy comes in or somebody comes in and starts shooting up the place? What am I going to do? Where can I use cover? Where is concealment? So you're always just thinking about different scenarios. And as cops, we're always doing it. If I pull up to a stoplight, I'm thinking these guys want to take me out. I get a big target on my car, and people are always trying to get at us. So being aware of your surroundings, being situationally aware is another key thing to that. And then I would say also, what are you going to do if your gun doesn't work? You pull the trigger and nothing happens.
Click but no bang.
Click but no bang. Most people do not practice how to clear a malfunction. There's 3 types of malfunctions primarily. You better get used to clearing those malfunctions to where it becomes second nature. You know how to clear one. If one doesn't happen, you got the other 2 down. And then finally, I would say on top of all that, practice drawing from your holster.
Yeah.
It's so key. You could do that from home. Make sure your gun's unloaded, ammo's in a separate room, but practice drawing, because in a shooting self-defense shooting situation, seconds matter. And if it's going to take you a long while to get that gun out, that bad guy may have the drop on you, and that may be it for you. So you need to really practice getting good at drawing from the holster.
Man, that's some good advice from an officer that protected the state of California for 27 years. And so, Chad, thank you for doing that. Thank you for continuing to serve the CCW holders and Californians. You guys check out Confidence Safety Academy, especially if you're in Northern California. Chad is the primary instructor at Confidence Safety Academy, and all this wisdom that he's sharing with you and the wisdom he gained with 27 years on the California Highway Patrol, he can share with you. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. See you guys on the range.
Take care.